Former President Donald Trump was indicted Thursday by a grand jury in New York. It's the first time a U.S. president will face criminal charges.
An indictment is just a fancy way of saying a charging document. There are different types of charging documents in New York. An indictment is one of the documents that we use when we're charging someone with a felony level offense.
The indictment comes as the former president is under investigation for hush money payments made to adult film star Stormy Daniels and another woman who claimed to have had an affair with Trump.
These are individuals, members of New York State, members of the community who are called into jury service. There's 23 of them that serve. In order to obtain an indictment, 16 of them must vote in favor of an indictment. And really, that's just a way of saying that the prosecutor has presented charges to them, criminal charges to them, and they vote as to whether or not there is reasonable cause to believe that the person has committed those crimes. When the individual is brought to court for their first appearance, which is the arraignment, that's when that indictment will become unsealed. And the arraignment can happen in the next day, a few days, but it's typically a pretty short period of time. It's not going to be weeks or months, especially in this case where it will be most likely arranged for him to self-surrender, in which case there would be a prearranged date that he would come to court.
Trump has already started using the indictment to raise money for his presidential campaign and had recently said that there would be potential death and destruction if this happened.
Just because the grand jury is indicted does not mean that someone has been found guilty. And so Mr. Trump, like any other defendant, is entitled to that presumption of innocence. And so that remains with him right now and throughout a trial if that happens, unless and until the jurors vote and find him guilty. And that's after a trial, so a very different burden.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, check out these other videos from USA Today to stay up to date with all the latest news.